So I came in at 220. That was the first weigh-in, and then yesterday I weighed in at 247. That's kind of what I played my career at Wisconsin. But I'm up for anything. I've heard coaches ask, say, hey, can you put 10 pounds on? Hey, can you, stay there? So, I've had no trouble with it, really, so far. So I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to get on the field.
So things that
really they don't give you much. They kind of keep that to themselves. No, but it's cool to kind of go through the opportunity. When you sit down with a lot of these coaches, the scouts, they talk about your background, they have to know all that. But then when you start meeting with these tight end coaches, you get to watch film with them and talk about your film. And I think that's really a perk, and that's something cool that you could do here. Is just talk ball with them and have the ability to see if how you guys learn, if you mesh, things like that.
There's got to be some plays, though. Think about your team last year where you can play in bad weather. It takes 3 quarters to start to find it, but then it comes down. And you're the guy that they rely on in the 3rd and 4th down. So those easy drills. There's got to be a couple of those challenges to your team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that I've always taken pride in, especially as we had a young quarterback these last couple of years, just being reliable, being there whenever he needed me, and so forth. So that's something I always took pride in. Clutch situations. I was always wanted to be that guy that I want the ball in my hands. I want to make a play for them, things like that.
For anyone who hasn't watched you play, how would you describe yourself as a player?
I would say I'm all around tight end. That's one thing that playing at Wisconsin you have to be able to do, and I was lucky enough to play under Coach Chris for 3 years and do it. So I think I could be a 3-down tight end in this league, and that's what I do best.
Who are some of the guys that you watch to try to emulate or just have pick up tips from?
Really a bunch. I got a lot of respect for a lot of the tight ends in the league, so I watch a bunch of them. I'll watch Witten, Kelsey, Ertz, Olsen. I'll watch a ton of guys. Delaney Walker.
Which one's your favorite?
That's tough. Witten was my favorite for a while, just because how he carried himself as a man, and a lot of them do, but he do it great. But he's always on that field. He's always a leader for those guys. Always made big plays. Oh, I got no clue. I try not to think about that, whatsoever. Let everybody, let the other guys that their job is to worry about that do that. Probably one a year. Yeah. Tough, leader, and consistent. Those are the things that I try to take pride in. I really try to emulate and show people that I do well is just being tough and being consistent out there. Whether that's being able to ask to be doing run block, catch a ball on 3rd down, things like that. That's something I do take pride in. Yeah, some teams did that. Just depending on the scheme and what they needed. But no, that happened at times. BYU, Miami did it. A couple, for example.